Yo, how's it going everyone? Saintsfan here. Welcome back to another GTA 5 video, and today I have some pretty awesome news if you have recently purchased the BANSHEE 900R. As many of you guys are aware, when you did upgrade the BANSHEE to become the 900R, its performance sucked. It actually was slower than the regular BANSHEE, and it just got demolished by the Sultan RS, and even worse by the T20, the Adder, and the top tier supercars. And as we all thought, that couldn't have been intentional. So today, Rockstar actually fixed their mistake, and now the BANSHEE 900R is one of the best cars in the game. If you're wondering how they actually did this, according to FunMW2, they have fixed it via background scripts, so it's not actually in the handling. And he says that it is very interesting that this is the first time they fixed the handling of a specific vehicle via those background scripts. And as he mentions, this is a temporary fix, but it means that Rockstar have listened to the community and will be fixed with the next update. The only thing that I'm kind of curious about is when that update does come out, is it going to be the same or is it going to be a little bit worse in terms of raw performance? Because as you're going to see, it is pretty damn good. What I'm going to show here first are actual times from a drag race you can see, just so you get an idea. The first one is the BANSHEE fully upgraded, and it finishes this race in 21.699 seconds. The next one is the T20, and by the way, all of these are the exact same, like all of these are fully upgraded, and I got the boost start at the beginning, but this T20 here, it actually finishes in 21.906 seconds, so a little bit slower, but I mean, that's really not that big of a deal. Next is the Adder, just in case you were curious. This one finished in 22.263 seconds, and then finally, the Sultan here, and this one was a little bit weird, so this one may be a little off. When I started up this race, the glitch that like removes all of the stuff on your car, like the liveries and some options, that actually happened again. And when I went back after the race, all my performance upgrades were there still. However, my friend, as you can see, he beat me by a second or two, so I'm not sure why that was the case, because we both got the boost start at the beginning. But my time, as you can see here, was 23.182 seconds, and his time was actually 22.727 seconds. I just wanted to show that so you can get an idea of some like actual times and not just stuff based off of me and a group of people in free mode. Moving into those free mode tests, these are just some simple drag races with me and a bunch of friends with some different cars. You can see we start with like the BANSHEE versus the Sultan, and then the BANSHEE versus some of the supercars, and then eventually we get to like the BANSHEE with a ton of other cars. This Shafter V12 is there. We have a motorcycle as well. And in pretty much all of those races, it will beat them. You can see in these first couple of clips against the Sultan, it just demolishes it, man. Like before, the Sultan left this one in the dust. Now the roles are reversed, and this one is leaving the Sultan in the dust. Apparently, and this might not be correct, but from what I saw, there was a few people saying that the reason this is the case is because once you reach a certain speed, the background script that they're actually using to make this car useful again is similar to the Kurz boost, so you get a little boost there. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it makes sense, I guess. Next, you can see here we have the BANSHEE versus the Sultan, the Osiris, the Zentorno, and the T20, and even though they might get better starts, I still catch up to them on this short little strip here. Also, if you do the correct start where you don't spin your tires at the beginning, you can easily beat these supercars in a drag race. I will say I do think the T20 and some of the other supercars, they might be a little bit better in like actual racing because their turning and handling is a little bit better than the BANSHEE. But in terms of raw speed, at the moment it seems like the BANSHEE is the new #1 car. And who would have thought that would have happened, you know, after it's completely sucked basically in terms of performance when the update came out. These next couple of tests you're going to see, these are the longer tests where we go from one side of the airport to the other. And again, you're going to see it goes from some of the supercars. We even included the Shafter V12 because that's one of the other really fast top speeds at least. And then I think we threw in the baddie just because when you do a wheelie on a motorcycle, you go crazy fast. So just to give you guys an idea of what this compares against some of the other most popular cars in free mode, I will say, just because a few of you guys got upset that I mentioned this in yesterday's video, I said that the BANSHEE sucked, and I didn't mean that it sucked as a car. I like the car. I like the way it looks. I think the customization is slacking a little bit. Like, I think the Sultan RS has more customization and better customization. But the BANSHEE is still a fun car to use. It just sucked in terms of performance. And that's what I meant by it sucked. It sucked in racing, and that was a fact. You know, it's not an opinion. Now, I obviously am wrong, and it's probably one of the better ones to use in racing. Also, while you're watching the tests on the screen, I just wanted to clear up something, because this, you know, I see it too often, and it really gets me upset. It shouldn't, because it's really dumb. But why do people care about the way my virtual cars in a virtual video game look? Isn't a video game about having fun, about doing crazy stuff? Video games are a way of escaping reality, so why does it matter what my cars look like if they're a race car or a racer or whatever? Like, I obviously would not do that stuff in real life, even if I had unlimited money, but it's a video game. I don't get why people get so upset at how either my or people in my car shows cars look. If anybody can explain that, then please, because it drives me crazy. You guys should know by now, I like to make the craziest looking cars I can. So I don't know why people still get upset at the fact that I do that. But anyway, rants aside, this car, the BANSHEE 900R, it looks to be, at least for the time being, until the next update, like I said, maybe they might tone it down a little bit, because they can actually fine-tune the handling. But at the moment, it is a pretty awesome car to use in races, especially if you're going to be going, you know, in a straight line for the majority of the race. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Did you end up selling your car and now it kind of sucks that they did this? Or did you keep it hoping that they would fix it and now you're finally going to be able to use it? I guess the only downside to them buffing the BANSHEE is that the Sultan kind of sucks now. Like, I still love the car, but in terms of racing against the other supercars, it really doesn't, you know, hold up. You're going to get beat most of the time. I still wish they would put that back in the sports category, but maybe they up the speed on it and make it a super still. I would be happy with either or, but you guys can let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy and found this video helpful. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content. Going to be doing a top 5 kills of the week later on today. It's pretty awesome. The kills, you guys don't want to miss them. But see you guys then, and as always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.